Hey guys, so today I am doing another series review. It is a review over One Pound Gospel by Rumiko Takahashi. This is a manga series and it comprises 4 volumes. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. This is the final volume of the series. Now, for those of you who are not very familiar with manga, I'll just explain it a bit. First off, manga is completely told in black and white comics, whereas in North America, graphic novels and comics are colored. Mangas are not. Another thing is, mangas are the opposite of how we would read a normal book, where this would be the front of the book for us. This is the back of the book for a manga. And whereas this is the back of a book for us, this is the front of a book for manga. So, the first couple times you might be confused when you pick it up, but I never actually found any confusion in mangas at all. So, on to the review. One Pound Gospel follows our main character named Kozuko Hatanaka. He is a professional boxer. He surprised coaches and boxers alike when his debut fight a number of years previous was a win by KO. So he won because of a knockout. Nowadays, though, most of his fights end up being disappointments. Either he's disqualified at the weigh-in because he doesn't weigh the right amount, or he ends up being knocked out himself because he's so hungry or he's eaten too much that he can't fight properly. I really enjoyed seeing the relationship of Kozuku with his coach, Kozuku with his co-boxers, Kozuku with his love of boxing, Kozuku with his love of food, and especially Kozuko's love for a nun named Sister Angela. And her character has some spoilers in it that I was very surprised to find out during reading the series. Now, one thing I thought was interesting with this book is the fact that it is a very comical story, but it still has serious elements in it. Another thing is the fact that it's drawn more like a comic. I think I prefer my mangas a little more artsy, where the lines aren't as defined as much as they are in this manga. Now, one thing that was a little on the downside for me is the fact that throughout all 4 volumes, Kozuko's relationship with boxing and his love of food, they just keep playing off of each other. And it does give you that comical relief, but it also gets very repetitive, and just, for me personally, by the end of it, I just didn't find it funny anymore because of the fact that I was getting near the end and this is still going on. So, that's not really a spoiler because you get told that this is going on at the entire story. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I found that there were quite a few gorgeous, one-page drawings, and I just really loved when she did that. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Here's one. She really communicates the emotion of the characters, as well as having the darker tones imitating the characters' feelings as well. And I love how everything, you'll just be surprised the whole way you go through the book. Now, one thing I do want to state, just as a word of caution, if you are wanting to watch the Japanese drama, it is 9 episodes long, but I would not recommend watching it before you read the manga if you're planning on reading it, because one thing with a lot of the Asian dramas is the fact that they hold true to what the manga is very well. So if you aren't wanting to get any spoilers and you're just wanting to experience it in story format before you watch it being played out in real life, I'd highly recommend reading the manga before you watch the drama. I overall really enjoyed this series, but it's not one that I highly recommend. I think that there's better mangas out there that I've read, just just know that if you're looking for one that has sports, comedy, and just a hint of romance, you will like this manga. Until next time, go and pick up a random book and read. Bye, guys!